Donald Trump is now so unpopular, he's losing elections in other countries.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Did not get a chance to put up a video yesterday. I needed the evening to just kind of like decompress and get my mind a little bit clear again, but we are good to go. I have a really good one for you guys tonight. I picked out some real special people that we're going to be talking about. So let's get into it.
Where are the fucking women? Where are the women that the US government are kidnapping? Because I'm sure we've all seen the videos by now of that one specific girl who was just on a walk near her college campus who got kidnapped by ICE and taken to an unknown location. Where are the women? Because we know that men are being sent to El Salvador. We see that in any photos and any footage from El Salvador, it's only men. So where the fuck are they taking the women, and why aren't they showing us where the women are going?
Y'all will never win trying to say that the left is just as violent as the right, because y'all fucking kill people. Y'all shoot up schools. Y'all like lynch people. Y'all do like hate crimes. We lit some cars on fire. Like, it's not the same.
Bitch, until Palestine is free, I won't shut the fuck up about it. Until their people are free, until the genocide stops, until the children get peace, until the women have peace, until the people get peace, I won't shut the fuck up.
Just a super aggressive reminder that it takes a spectacular amount of stupid to believe that there are billionaires working with the White House to make the working class citizens better in their lives. You guys are fucking idiots. You think they're just like, oh, thank you so much for making us billions of fucking dollars by going to work every goddamn day and working overtime and being our little fucking minions. We're gonna get you taken care. You guys are fucking stupid.
Good morning. This is Alonzo with an S and a job interview today. Black Dahlia night paint. And here's my fit check. Got the floral shirt. Got the rainbow cardigan. Got the pumps. And got the Puce Steve Madden bag. I love you, 'cause God loves you.
So remember when Donald Trump put out this photoshopped image of Kilmar Abrego Garcia's hand saying that MS-13 was tattooed on his knuckles, but obviously that's photoshopped on there? Yeah, Donald Trump didn't know that the image was fake. He didn't know that it was Photoshop, and he admitted to this in an interview tonight. Just take a look, it's insane.
Wasn't a member of a gang, and then they looked, and on his knuckles he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
Yeah, that was Photoshop. So let me
That was Photoshop. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. I picked you, Terry. But you're not being very nice. He had MS-13 tattooed.
We'll agree to disagree. I want to move on to something else.
Terry, do you want me to show you the picture?
I saw the picture.
And you think it was Photoshop? Well,
here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Go look at his hand. He had MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want to turn to Ukraine, sir. I want to get to Ukraine.
No. He had MS, as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people no longer believe the news, because
when
it's
he was
fake
photographed
news.
in El Salvador, they aren't there. But let's just go. They aren't there when he's in El Salvador.
They weren't there, but they're there now, right?
No,
but
they're in your picture.
Terry,
Ukraine, sir.
He's got MS-13 on his knuckles.
When I first watched that video, my jaw was wide open. The President of the United States does not know that this is a photoshopped image. He can't tell. Is that not, like, incredibly concerning? The most powerful man in the world, who's reading intelligence reports, hopefully, every single day, can't tell a photoshopped image? And that answer wasn't even ambiguous. It wasn't like, oh, well, maybe, he's being misinterpreted. He just kept saying over and over again that these letters and these numbers were tattooed on his knuckles, when in reality, they are not there. This is a photoshopped image. The image is saying that these tattoos represent these numbers and letters, even though there's no evidence to suggest that. But he actually thinks those, I can't even believe it. We have such a lunatic in the Oval Office. I don't know.
All right, guys, this is going to be a fun one. Now, some of you might be wondering, why the heck did I play that clip? Some of you may have seen what I've seen. Some of you may have not. I would say everybody on the left definitely did not. Now, at first, to just, I guess, the naked eye, at first, that looks embarrassing for Trump, doesn't it? We all know that the MS-13 on Abrego Garcia's hand there is not a tattoo. Clear as day, it's not a tattoo. Now, what's going on here? Does Trump truly think that's a tattoo? Is Trump lying? What's he doing? The truth is, what Trump did there was actually pure genius. And people on the left just do not get it. I didn't even really open up my mouth on X about this. I've had people jumping at me on X because I jumped out when this clip was first out there, and like, they're criticizing Trump, and I basically said it's just incredible that you lefties cannot understand the actual reason why that photo was put out a few weeks ago in the first place. And I have them all jumping back at me on X, stating, Trump actually thought they're real tattoos. Go watch the interview. Yeah, I did. And this guy, Terry, I think his name is, the interviewer, these guys are praising this interviewer, thinking that he ripped Trump apart. Now, pay attention here, guys. This is going to take a second, but it's worth it. Think about it. He even told this Terry guy, you know, I picked you. I have no idea who you are, but I picked you. Very similar to like the first time that Kristen Welker interviewed Trump. The first time Caitlin Collins during that town hall. When somebody's new up against Trump, they try and put him in a corner. And that's what he goes for. That's what Trump preys on. He knows that they're going to push and they're going to try and make a name for themselves. So what did Trump do here? You'll notice he went more than out of his way to bring up this photo. And then he wouldn't let it go. The news reporter guy was just like, yeah, whatever. Nope, Trump would not let it go. Trump stirred this up on purposely. Now, why would he do that? Well, same reason why he would do this. You guys remember this from just, what was it, last week? All those pictures of the migrants in the front lawn of the White House. Now, why did Trump do this? Well, look at this picture here, because you got a result like this. You have the left-wing media, quite a few of them, referring to them as illegal migrants. Something they would have never done before he put this up on the White House lawn. So, what was Trump doing here? Well, think about it. He put out this picture of Abrego Garcia's knuckles a couple weeks ago, and it was not really getting much spotlight, but now it's everywhere. It is all over the place now. Trump is like the puppet master, and right now the left-wing media has got a bunch of strings attached to it, and they are posting this picture everywhere for the world to see. And it was a simple fiddle game that he had to play with them. You have fools like Harry Sisson who thinks that, oh, look at Trump, he looks like a senile old man, but he's just helping the cause right now. And posting this photo to millions of his viewers. A lot of other left-wing influencers are doing the exact same thing, but the beautiful part is you have the mainstream media putting this everywhere right now because they think they got Trump. Like, look at him, he's a fool. Either they're going with two things. Either he's directly lying to people, this is not a tattoo. Trump knows it's not a tattoo. Or Trump is foolish enough or he actually thinks that that's a tattoo. Whatever they want to think, just keep broadcasting that picture for the world to see. Because now, fresh eyeballs are seeing that picture for the very first time of his gang tattoos. And some of those fresh eyeballs are going to be people that are actually, I guess you can kind of say, professional in gang-related stuff. And they're going to be able to identify, yeah, those are gang tattoos. They took the bait once again. They never see it coming. And even after they've taken the bait, 2 days ago, they still don't even realize what they've done. It's a beautiful thing. Trump is genius.
Well, hey there, fellow TikTokers. How are you today? I hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful day. So I just want to take a moment and share my lashes with you because I had them built today and I added some more curl and I think they look great. What do you think? I think they look awesome. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay strong. Stay positive. Stay beautiful. Oh, and if you don't like me, well, that's a you problem, not a me problem. So stay triggered. Bye.
I think I think we should just bring back institutionalizing people. I really do. I don't even think you have to have like a mental illness or a condition. I think you just need to say some dumb fucking shit like this.
I like all MAGA. I only care about the content of your character. Bullshit! That is like saying, oh, look at me, I am National Socialist, but I do not hate the Juden. Fucking idiot.
At this point, if you still support Trump, I just assume that you're a racist who loves fascism, a narcissist who wants to be in control of everybody, or you've got Stockholm Syndrome and you're in a cult.
Hey, Trump supporters, I have a question. So what happened to, on day one, I will lower the gas prices. On day one, I will lower the grocery costs. On day one, I will stop the war. What happened to that? I never seen him fix none of the things he said he would. And you guys still sit there with your little excuses. Oh, things have to get worse before they get better. No, they fucking don't, bro. You just, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about Trump supporters anymore. But anyways, let's not think about negative stuff. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Happy Saturday. And, yep.
Pick me! Pick me! I'm so cool with my hat and my beer. Pick me! Please! You just can't wait for one of them to pick you. I hope you get chosen. 'Cause you're a real woman. Just exactly what a man wants you to be. Bro, y'all are the ones that are so concerned with what is in people's pants. It's you guys! You see someone that doesn't fit the stereotypical norm of what a woman or a man should look like, and you're like, oh no, what if they're in the bathroom and they try to attack me? Because that's what you think men would do to you. You want your daughters, your sisters, your friends, your mothers, your aunts, all of the women to be safe from what? From what? From the men. And you thought this was cute, this comment. Like, it was so unnecessary on that particular post. Society has centered you around men. Look at it. Look at it. Actually look at it. We are centered around men in every way, shape, or form. And yet we're fearful of them. I know what a woman is. She's powerful. She's bold. She's brave. And she's safe. She's safe for me to be around. She's safe. And the trans people I have spent time with, I have never not felt safe with them. I hope that you find your community that helps you feel safe. And I hope that you have the day you deserve, sweetheart.
Okay, so I watched Tucker Carlson and Matt Walsh sit down yesterday. It was like 2 hours long. And quite honestly, by the end of the interview, I found it was a little slower than I expected. I thought, we were going to get a little bit more humor out of it. Always get a kick out of Tucker's laugh. But right away at the beginning of the interview, Matt Walsh pointed out something that when I seen this girl here today, and of course a couple of other liberal females made me think of the same thing. But this one, she kind of suited the bill because she acts a little kooky and definitely looks like, she belongs in a traveling clown show. He started talking about feminism, how it is literally pretty much the most dangerous thing in society right now. How birth rates have plummeted since the rise of feminism, and nuclear families, like marriages, have plummeted as well because of feminism. And he's absolutely 100% right. Now, I know Matt Walsh can come off as very, I call myself directing down the middle. He's like the epitome of directing down the middle. Matt Walsh has got no mercy. He just says it as it is. So I can see how some people, even on the right, don't really like him. I personally like him a lot because of the fact that he rarely ever smiles and he sticks to his guns. And that's kind of the humorous part about him. But he's absolutely correct about what feminism has done. Look at it over the past few decades. Everything is declining. And I'm absolutely convinced that, say for instance, Elon Musk finally cracks the code to, being able to send people to Mars. And all the liberals say, you know what? We want to go to Mars. We want to leave this planet. We don't want to have anything to do with you people on the right anymore. All of us liberals are going to go to Mars. I give it one generation and I think they'd be gone. They, for one, have zero survival instincts, but that's not really what we're talking about here. If you really think about it, because of feminism, they've scared away their own men. I mentioned this in a video the other day. The feminists have scared away their own men. They've either all turned into what they think are women themselves, or they started going with other liberal men. Feminist women don't even really seem to be bothered by it. They think, because of the dating apps, with the comparison of how many Republican men are on there compared to liberal men, somebody put in the comments say that they're not on those dating apps because they're all on Grindr. That was terrible, but it was funny. Whoever posted that, good job. That was funny. But you scared off all the liberal men already. So now the liberal women are like, you know what? Screw them. We don't need the liberal men anyways. We're just going to be with each other. So a lot of these feminists turn out to be gay themselves. What would happen to the liberal individuals if they literally were put in an island or on a planet by themselves? They would not procreate, or they would minimally, and the race would literally die off. If people on the left, primarily feminists, cannot see this, look at the pattern. You guys all claim that you're so good at pattern recognition, but how can you not see this pattern? You guys are destroying society. Absolutely destroying society. Look at how your liberal blue cities are run, and just look at your relationships. And then the ones that are actual legit man-woman in a relationship, the woman runs that relationship. This is a very slippery slope, and I don't really see it ending too well. And anybody that actually has pattern recognition abilities can see where this is heading.
I'm going to say this loudly and with my chest because I haven't voice trained yet, but I love being a woman. Girlhood, literally one of my favorite things. I cannot describe the pure joy that it brings me to actively participate in womanhood. Now that I've found my womanhood, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I love being a woman.
I'm sorry, I just heard that the president was boarding a plane to go to a rally in Michigan. Why is the president having rallies? You won and you can't run again. So what are you having rallies for? You're done campaigning for president, now you're the president. So quit golfing, quit bulldozing and lighting fire to stuff and then thinking about the consequences later. Do the job of president. Your job is to help the American people.
Due process is literally for people who break the law. Due process is literally for people who break the law. Due process is literally for people who break the fucking law!
We all know the war started, right? We can all see that laid out in front of us. The US and the Russia talking about an economic pact. What's going to happen, as we all know, is once this ceasefire is signed, troops will go in, peacekeeping troops, and they'll be attacked by Russia. At which point, a country like the United Kingdom will enact Article 5. The only time this has ever been enacted was after 9/11, America enacted it. America at this point will refuse giving Donald Trump a reason to leave NATO. America then, fearing on its own, is going to sign a federation pact with Russia. Now, they will both stay at wartime. It's not necessarily going to be a war of heavy bombing, but there will be conflict. Just enough to keep them both in wartime situations. You're never getting rid of Trump and Putin. It's already begun. And if you haven't seen that, you may need to take a look around, guys.
Just remember, there's going to be a day where he is no longer with us. There is going to be a headstone located somewhere. That headstone is going to be the most popular outdoor bathroom. And my only wish is that every person who uses said bathroom has eaten asparagus that day.
I really wasn't going to bother the second time I got this comment, but now I've gotten this comment 10 plus times, so I guess I have to explain why 2 + 2 = 4. He is in the room with me. I asked him if he consented to being on camera. He said yes, but he asked if I could just put the camera on me so he didn't physically have to be in the frame. And I said yes, that's fine. But yeah, my grandpa's like in the room with me, and not only that, he's coughing up a storm, even though I asked him to reschedule with me if he had any symptoms of being sick or if he had been around anybody that was sick. And that is the number one reason I'm going no contact with him, is because he thinks I need to get over my fear of being sick. And no, I don't. I've gotten sick once since 2020. That's because I social distance and mask. Social distancing and masking, it works. It really does. I have barely been sick in the last 5 years, so I'm gonna keep masking and keep not getting COVID.
Okay, guys, she's a special one. Came across her today. There was another user on X who had a 10-minute long video of her posted up sitting in front of a laptop wearing a mask, and it was a 10-minute long video. And what she posted in her video in the text is me explaining to my grandpa why I can no longer have anything to do with him because he voted away all my rights and all the rest of it. And she sat there. Her grandfather was not on camera, but you can hear him. He chose not to be on camera. And she was grilling him for 10 minutes about why he voted for Trump, like a questionnaire. It's like she literally had written out questions to ask him, and it's like as if he was trying to pass a test. And you could hear it in this poor old man's voice. He wasn't coughing at all as much as she's trying to make it sound like he was either. You could hear it in his voice, like he's saddened that his granddaughter's doing this to him. So it was a smaller one of those ones that were shaped like a TikTok video, but it was in widescreen in the middle, so it was really small. I was having trouble actually seeing her, so I went to her TikTok page. Wow, I ended up downloading 10 of her videos today, and just handpicked one to play for you guys because she's going to make appearances in future videos. She's a special case. Her name is Raven. She's 23 years old. She claims to be autistic, disabled. There was something else. Oh, and she's queer. She's got the feminist hairdo. She actually does have glasses too, but she's not wearing them in this video. And she's got several peers. She has the entire starter kit. And then, to top it off, she still masks on a regular basis and social distances. Complete fear of what happened in 2020. They've destroyed her mind. 23 years old, she thinks that she knows it all. Oh, and also, she doesn't actually side with either party. She says that she wouldn't have voted for Kamala either, so she did not vote. And in another video, I found out the reason why she didn't vote is because she had to take her rabbit to the emergency vet. Okay, you know what? Kudos to her for getting that rabbit to the emergency vet. That is a good... I love animals, and to me, my animals are priority. But you got to think about this. There was early voting. So you had the chance to vote. The reason I'm bringing this up is, okay, she didn't vote. She can choose not to vote. But what's the golden rule, guys? If you didn't vote, keep your mouth shut. You have no right to complain. Whether you voted for the winner or the loser, then you can talk. But if you didn't vote, you don't have a right to complain afterwards. That's just how it works. It's like the unwritten rule. Just like a staircase. The right side is automatically going down. The left side, people are coming up. It's an unwritten rule. At least that's how it works in our subway system out here. So you don't really get the position to talk. But again, as I stated, she's got the entire starter kit happening. Complete fear of still catching COVID. Is COVID still a thing out there, guys? Because in Canada, not really. Not at all. And truthfully, I think nobody should be actually fearing it at this point. But again, that's just in my opinion, YouTube. I'll leave that talk alone. But the problem is with this young lady is she thinks she knows it all. And you guys are going to get to know her in a couple future videos. All right, guys, we're going to leave it at there for this video. We are going to outro the video with a based individual because I put you guys through a little bit of insanity. Well, with the last two. With the first one with the whole Donald Trump explanation, I felt was important to get out there because nobody else is talking about it. Actually, I'll take that back. I will... my good old friend, Drunk Pinata, I heard him mention the same thing, actually. He mentioned the same thing, and that's what he was suspicious of also, and it didn't surprise me at all. So I told the other guys not to call myself highly intelligent, but he catches on to things quick. Drunk Pinata is a sharp one, that's for sure. If you guys like this type of content and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. If not, if you can like the video, share the video, interact with the video in one way or another with a comment or whatnot, that'll be greatly appreciated. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.
Alrighty, y'all. I moved to Portland, Oregon about 4 years ago from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Before I left Pittsburgh, I considered myself pretty far left, and then like COVID happened, and then I moved to Portland and saw what far left really looked like, and I feel like the left has lost all common sense at this point. But all that being said, like being in Portland, I truly feel like I'm in a twilight zone every day. Like it really exposes like how ugly the far left can really be, because it's what I'm surrounded by on a daily basis. Like they're totally fine with walking past homeless people that are intense, that are having like mental breakdowns right in the middle of the street and acting like, oh, that's normal. This happens in every city. Like I just happen to walk by it every day to go get my latte. No big deal. And it's like, dude, I thought the left was supposed to be empathetic. I thought the left cared about the environment, because if you look at what the homeless population out here alone just does to the environment, it's pretty insane. But all that being said, like, I feel like all the morals have went out the window. All like the things that like y'all truly fought for went out the window. Now it's all about like protesting Tesla, hating Trump, and like fighting for men to have babies or something. Like it's literally crazy out here. And I know like I should have known this moving out here, but I really thought like, you know, we'd have some common ground, considering like I used to be like one of you. But if anything, it just turns me further to the right, seeing how people act out here, seeing like the point of privilege everybody has too. It's literally insane. Like if you don't believe what they believe, then you're a piece of shit. And like it's just a total la la land, and it's crazy to me that it's been normalized. And I think like Portland is a perfect example of why things shouldn't be far left, and why we need to like kind of come back to common ground somewhere. So you can bitch at me all you want, but you know I'm right, and you know there's plenty of people that think the same way as me. And Portland's just becoming a hub of mental illness and a place for people to go to just be weird. And it's not the good kind of weird. It's the type of weird that needs like medical attention. Let's talk about it.